Rank 1. The Dirt Poor Skivvy. The year is 700 AD and it is muggy as hell. The Tang Dynasty is living through its golden age. But for you personally, this era is a total joke. You were born in the middle of nowhere on a muddy rice field. Your village just got hit by another brutal famine. Your parents look at you like an extra mouth to feed. They sell you out to imperial recruiters for a sack of grain. You are only about 13 years old. They drag you into the massive forbidden city in Chang'an. Your official title is the lowest kitchen maid on the payroll. You are trapped at the bottom of a giant imperial kitchen. Instead of beautiful silk robes, they hand you a burlap sack. You do not see the sun for weeks. You scrub greasy iron cauldrons 24 hours a day. You wash mountains of dirty laundry in freezing water. Your hands get covered in bloody blisters and cracks. Senior eunuchs beat you with bamboo sticks for any minor screw-up. You sleep on a cold floor in a shack full of rats. Your only food is overboiled rice husks. You just pray not to drop dead from starvation by the end of the month. Rank 2. The Tryout Candidate. You actually managed to grow up without catching tuberculosis in the kitchen. Every few years, the palace throws a massive open casting call. The emperor needs fresh new faces for his harem. They wash you in a bathhouse for the first time in years. You go through a brutal and humiliating medical checkup. Special eunuchs measure your body down to the millimeter. They inspect your skin for any scars or moles. One tiny dark spot and they ship you straight back to the pots. They force you to breathe at the experts through a silk cloth. That is how they check the freshness of your breath. They grade the length of your hair and the shape of your fingers. They listen to your voice to make sure it is not too squeaky. Out of 10,000 girls, they only pick a couple hundred. You somehow passed this insane audition. Now you are officially on the harem roster. They hand you your very first private room, though you still share it with 30 other lucky girls. Rank 3. The Chore Nobodies. Congrats, you just got your first official title. Now you are called a Selected Lady of the 9th rank. They even start paying you a tiny salary in rice, but it is way too early to celebrate expensive silk. Your life turns into a never-ending tedious boot camp. Bitter old headmistresses teach you how to walk properly. You are forced to take microscopic baby steps. You learn how to bow to the emperor at the perfect angle. You have to keep your back dead straight for hours. They force you to memorize classic poetry and palace etiquette. You are stuck playing a bulky Chinese zither for hours. Your fingers bleed from the tight strings. The emperor does not even know you exist. Thousands of women live in the Tang harem at the same time. Your chance of bumping into the ruler is 0. You just sit inside 4 walls and pray for a miracle. Rank 4. The Pretty Doll. You got promoted for being a good girl. Your new official rank is Compliant Lady. Now you get more silk and your own personal maid. You are required to look flawless 24 hours a day. This is where the real health nightmare begins. Pale porcelain skin is the new hot trend. You have to cake your face in a thick layer of lead makeup. This toxic routine slowly and surely poisons your body. You paint your lips with deadly bright cinnabar mixed with mercury. Your teeth start rotting and shaking in your gums. You pluck your eyebrows completely bare. Instead, you paint on thin green lines. You slap thick red circles right on your cheeks. With this mask on, you look like a straight-up horror movie character. Your head is topped with a massive, heavy hairstyle. They stick dozens of sharp hairpins and jade into your hair. Your neck hurts like crazy from this setup, but you have to keep smiling through the killer headache. Rank 5. The Talented Hustler. You reach the title of Worthful Lady of the 5th rank. You are now a noticeable player in the palace administration. You no longer sit around doing nothing in your room. They drag you out to entertain high-ranking eunuchs and guests. You are required to smoothly keep up a witty conversation. You make up tricky poems on the spot just to amuse the courtiers. You masterfully run the traditional tea ceremony by the book, but a savage, invisible war is brewing all around you. Yesterday's roommates are now your worst enemies. They are toxic with envy over your new silk robe. They try to sabotage you with petty and major pranks. They might secretly clip your zither strings before a show. They might dump sharp glass dust into your slippers. You learn to trust absolutely 0 souls in this mean girls club. You check your bed for scorpions every single night. You keep your eyes peeled 24 hours a day. Rank 6. The One Night Stand. A cosmic miracle just happened. The head eunuch of the harem took a look at your name. He put your bamboo tag on the evening shortlist. The emperor randomly flipped your specific board over. Tonight is your single and make-or-break shift. The prep work feels like launching a rocket into space. They scrub you in the bath with special exfoliants for 3 hours. They shave every single hair off your body. They slather you in pungent aromatic oils. After that, they strip you completely naked. They roll you tightly into a large woolen rug. This is done for the absolute safety of the ruler. Inside a rug, you definitely cannot hide a sharp knife or poison. Two massive eunuchs throw the rug onto their shoulders. They carry you across the castle into the emperor's bedroom. They carefully unroll you at the foot of his bed. You are forced to crawl toward him on your knees. You are forbidden from looking the ruler straight in the eye. That is considered treason and gets you executed on the spot. You have to be flawless and submissive. If you screw up this night, you will be cleaning stables tomorrow. Rank 7. The official favorite. You actually manage to please the picky ruler. You get the status of precious consort of the 3rd rank. You move into a separate luxurious pavilion with a garden. You get a staff of 30 personal servants. You eat exotic fruits shipped from all over the empire. But right now, the danger level for your life spikes to the sky. You just became the main target for the rest of the harem. The senior wives of the emperor look at you like trash. They dream of destroying you by any means necessary. You start receiving sketchy gifts. Expensive incense might be laced with arsenic poison. They might slip mercury into your morning soup. Your personal maid might be a spy for your rival. You hire a special eunuch just to taste all your food. He takes a bite of every single dish before you open your mouth. You never sleep without guards at the door. Your life turns into a non-stop paranoia trip. Rank 8. The heir's mother. You just made the ultimate career breakthrough. You got pregnant and safely delivered a healthy baby boy. Your status skyrockets to virtuous consort of the 2nd rank. Your son is now officially a candidate for the throne. You are now the untouchable elite of Chinese society. But you have zero time to enjoy motherhood. The stakes in this game just jumped to a global scale. Other concubines want to kill your baby even more than you. They try to smother the infant with a silk pillow while he sleeps. They try to bribe your son's wet nurse with massive gold. You personally check every diaper for hidden poisonous needles. You do not let the kid take a single step away from you. Every day you spin your own web of conspiracies. You dig up dirt on the sons of other concubines. You bribe eunuchs to whisper nasty rumors about your enemies to the emperor. You turn into a cold-blooded calculating monster. To keep your son alive, you are ready to execute half the palace. Rank 9. The all-powerful Empress. The old Empress suddenly and very conveniently passed away. She died of a weird and mysterious stomach illness. Rumor has it your personal apothecary had something to do with it, but nobody alive can prove it anymore. The emperor officially declares you his head wife. You put on a heavy crown decorated with golden dragons. You take the throne right next to the ruler. Now you are the official boss of the entire Forbidden City. All thousands of concubines in the harem fall flat in the mud before you. You get the right to execute or pardon any official. You control the massive cash flows of the empire. You destroy all your old rivals without a shred of mercy. They get sent to hard labor camps or forced to drink poison. But you still cannot kick back on your plush throne. Your emperor husband is aging fast and getting sick. Packs of hungry officials and generals are already circling the throne. You gear up for the ultimate final battle for power. Rank 10. The Empress Regent. Your emperor husband finally kicks the bucket and joins the ancestors. Your toddler son officially becomes the new ruler. But he is way too small and dumb to run a state. You take the absolute fullness of power into your own hands. Now you are the great Empress Regent. You rule massive China with an iron fist. You create your own secret police out of loyal eunuchs. They execute any unhappy generals without a trial. You declare war on the old corrupt aristocracy. You rewrite the laws of the country to suit yourself. You just became the most powerful woman in human history. You beat this savage Chinese game until the very end. You started your path scrubbing dirty kitchen pots. You finished it on the golden throne of a massive empire. But the price of this victory was way too monstrous. You have absolutely zero close or loyal friends left. All your relatives are either executed or scared of you to death. You sleep with a sharp dagger right under your silk pillow. You fear a knife in your back every single second of your life. You beat the system, but you became its ultimate permanent prisoner. Your poor ancestors heroically suffered for 4 million years. They died in hot savannas from the teeth of saber-toothed cats. They froze in glaciers hunting mammoths with sticks. They literally boiled alive in stinking leather bird masks. They poisoned themselves with lead makeup in Chinese harems. They gave birth to princes among scorpions and toxic plots. All of this wild madness happened for one single goal. They wanted you to sit comfortably on the internet today. You are lying on a soft couch lazily scrolling through your phone screen. Show at least a shred of respect to your surviving ancestors. Smash a fat like on this historical video. Subscribe to our animation channel right now. Drop your honest rank in the Chinese harem in the comments. Tell us at what stage you would definitely kick the bucket. See you soon in new crazy episodes. Bye everyone.